riding and it feels so good. All right. Welcome, neighbor.
Yeah, welcome, neighbors. How the hell are you doing?
That's Mr. John, Alec. And we're black. Can't tell.
You can't.
Surely.
The lighting's kind of off in here. You really can't see my melanin.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to turn that off.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
you want to just...
It's too late.
Yeah, we're gonna be really white if that's on. We're gonna look so white. Yep. There you go. Raw,
yeah,
like this thing raw. Know what I mean? That's the more of the vibe.
I'm way,
Because that's not
I'm way
supposed to be
darker
on.
now.
That one's just for setting
Yeah,
up.
yeah, right.
It's crazy how it looks in there, and like over here, it seems like we're in the dark.
Right.
Not really, but
All this black on black we got.
distinct rocks.
Oh, man.
Nope. Yes. Well,
Back at it again.
back at it again. Did you get into anything new last week? Through the since last week?
Trying to figure out work and shit like that. And
Oh, yeah?
then actually just yesterday got my car towed again.
Towed.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It's like probably the 10th time that Lakewood's got me
Oh my
from fucking
God.
parking on the street that's
Dude,
outside my goddamn apartment.
You deal with big city issues. In
I
the
hate it, dude.
outskirts of like farmland in Ohio. How's that even possible? You
It's-
have like New York problems.
Bro, I yearn for the fields more and more by the day. Yeah, I want to be further away from like everything.
Any city.
Yeah, it's just kind of annoying.
It-
I don't use it for anything like city wise. I don't go out to bars. I don't walk
Right.
to anywhere.
It's just convenient for,
Not really anything. It's
Unless
just
you work
convenient.
there.
It's
right?
I work
What do people
anywhere
do people
in
just
Ohio,
network in the
though,
city?
right?
Why are they all on top of each other?
Because they're retarded.
I get like New York, I understand, but Lakewood,
It's the densest city we have in Ohio.
yeah.
It's the most dickheads we have stacked on top of each other, and you can just really tell when you're there. And they just love towing cars, bro. It's almost pointless to have a vehicle out there if you're not leaving the city.
That's what they want, though.
That's what
That's what they want.
It was ideally supposed to be one of those walking cities, and I mean, in
They
a lot
want
of ways,
15-minute cities.
But bro, I don't know. I want to be able to drive my car.
Yeah,
around. I want to be able
for
to
sure,
get out of
sure.
the area that I'm
For
stuck
sure.
in. Because, like I said, I don't utilize the area for anything that it has or is. So I work and then go home and cry and masturbate,
As you do.
as one does.
Oh, that sucks, man.
It is what it is.
What
I
you
just
gotta
gotta
do
stop.
for
I still have to pay. I got hit with a citation this time, which was fucking weird because I've been towed so many other times. I don't know if it's just because maybe the cops got to it first before the tow company got it this time, but they're like, I know we've only had the car for 3 hours, but you owe us $200 to get it out, and then you owe the city.
They said that straight face.
No, that's just what I mean, I pull up to the car this time. They golf cart you to your vehicle, and you're just sitting there on a quiet ride, just like,
You're like, yeah, that's my car.
yep, there it is. There's the car you guys stole from me. And then this time there was a little thing. There was a little paper on it, just getting rained on.
You're like, what
And
is
then
the
I'm
fuck
like,
is this?
I get
it.
into the car and it's a fucking citation. I'm just like, bro,
Fuck me. So on top of
on top of being
the money you don't have
at the
to get
exactly
this car.
jobless at the moment and everything, the city's like, I'm gonna need, if I take care of it fast enough, it'll only be $35, but it quickly turns into like $250 if I don't take care of it.
Jesus Christ.
So that's kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Lakewood.
So we got that figured out? Citation.
I
good? Got the car back?
Yeah, the car's back. That's what I wrote in on, but I definitely need to.
Imagine having to go back to jail because of
Bro, because of a fucking
Because of-
citation.
$35 parking
Automatic
ticket.
5 years for the fucking parking ticket.
$35 parking ticket.
Yeah, no, I told my PO and everything. I'm like, I don't know if I need to report this to you, but I mean, I got a parking ticket, so just
There it
cover
is.
my ass.
I'm coming out with it, man.
just
Here it
let you
is.
know.
Here it is. It's all
I'm
over.
guilty. I did it.
I parked. That was me.
It's such a stupid thing. It's like 2 hours in the morning to just scrape up any revenue they can, and they do every single day.
They make plenty of money off
yeah.
the tax fucking shit there. It's insane.
They make even more, I think, off of the cars that they just tow everywhere.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
There's
that's
almost no free parking anywhere.
I'm sure that's a whole like mob thing that Channel 5 whatever's not investigating because they're also paid off.
The city of Lakewood is just bread.
There's a conspiracy.
I want to know how you start a tow company. How are you just like, you know what? I want to start stealing cars legally.
I imagine it's a lot like starting like a biker gang.
Do you have to bully the people into being like, hey, let me protect your parking lot?
Well, I mean, I think you definitely have to ask permission to come onto someone's.
Of course. There has to be a deal struck and everything because it's a different.
Why your tow truck blue?
It's a fucking different.
Why are you coming in here in that blue tow truck?
If you get towed by the city, it's a different spot than if you get towed from my parking lot because you can get towed from both, and I have. The little placard I had for my
towed from your own parking lot?
Yes, because the little placard that I had.
They were like, oh, got him.
Yeah, no, it just
so
wasn't
at any time, is any car really at risk of being towed?
Yeah, I think so.
Any moment?
I think
like no matter where it's
there's just a legal system involved that can just be like, I'm just going to take your car pretty much at any point in time. You better suck a dick about it.
Wow. But what could you have done to prevent
probably
your car being stolen by the city of Lakewood?
Probably just not being a lazy piece of shit and parking in my parking lot all the way at the very end.
Right.
Or figuring something out, or just waking up to move my car in the morning. That's all that used to be the plan back when I was like on a normal schedule of like, fuck, no parking lot spot because there's not enough parking. Like we have probably 20 parking spots and then a handful of garages that you have to pay like $100 more a month for.
Yeah.
And there's way too many fucking it's three apartments stacked on top of each other using
yes, you can only imagine the amount of people.
There's never parking sometimes. So you have to park on the street and then wake up in the morning and fucking scatter around like cockroaches. So the big bad city doesn't come and steal your shit. Yeah. And then just be like, haha, give me $200 now.
What's shitty about living there too, like no one there knows how to work on a car anyway. But like
no, you're definitely right.
But you also aren't allowed to work on your car in your driveway.
No, you're not. You have to. If you are, you have to be pretty quick about it. We had a dude that was leaking fucking oil just for months at a time, and they were towing him constantly for it.
That's not crazy for people in big cities, but like people like
anywhere else where you're
like,
just allowed
you
to
can't work on your car. If your hood's open, like it's gonna be probably a problem in Lakewood.
Just as long as you're quick. But if you're making a mess of everything and taking up other spots, they're absolutely gonna come and fuck.
No,
with
just
you.
a simple oil change is a problem.
Yeah.
Could you imagine them
pulling
up to you with a fucking thing full of waste oil in Lakewood?
And they're just like, what are you gonna do with
that? They would
fart,
sniff it up, and then tackle you.
You're gonna be like, what are you gonna do with all that? Oh, I was planning on dumping it down the drain if you guys weren't looking, but
I was planning on taking it to the auto zone or the auto store.
Yeah, where they'll get rid of it. Yeah, right. Definitely not the storm drain right outside my fucking apartment.
Luckily, my work has a fucking oil burner for the heater.
I got you. Okay.
So I'd take all the waste oil right to work.
But that smells like shit. I don't know why.
Doesn't
Does it have a nasty smell?
You can't smell anything in there anyway. It's so much
other shit.
Just cancer.
Slowly dying.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait to not be doing that.
I know. It would be so great. Just to be worry-free.
I think we're on the road for it.
I'm like there. Like I'm prepared for it. But
of
like,
course.
there's still, like cars being towed and,
I just have to find a way out of, I have to go and find a new spot that is just not in Lakewood. That's just kind of the move, I think, moving back towards this way.
I just know over here's got like, it's probably the cheapest to live.
Of course.
No, I mean, the more west you go, probably.
Yeah. Then you just start hitting fucking farmland again.
Well, you hit Michigan.
That's true.
Which I seen yesterday, and as soon as you cross the line on the streets into Michigan, you 100% can tell the difference.
They're both just different shades of shitty because
It's crazy.
the way
like
that you go,
immediately though.
yeah, you go through like Toledo kind of before you
Yeah.
touch it. So you
It
get
blends,
you get a glint,
nice blend.
It's a blend, but it's two different shades of shitty. Like I said, it's.
But what I
definitely-
mean though is like without even looking at the landscape itself, just the road. As soon as you cross into Michigan, you're like,
Yeah.
wow, they can't afford to make it out this way.
honestly, I know when you cross into Michigan immediately just by the sheer number of dispensary signs,
Well,
just
immediate-
enticing Ohioans to be like, "Hey, you can buy weed over here, you goofy fuck."
There was a couple roads that I noticed changed right in Ohio right before you get to Michigan. There were like weed based like names.
What?
Like yeah, it was like Stony Road.
No.
And
All right,
something
well, that's
was
just something that happens.
No,
and then
it was,
stoners
there's
are
no
just like,
coincidence.
"Oh."
No, there's no coincidences. No such thing as
I think
coincidence.
so. I don't know. Maybe. Probably not.
I don't believe him. There was a couple I don't remember them, but just take my word for it.
You.
The only thing I think I really did was yesterday I drove and checked out Michigan for a second and
Yeah.
drove back.
Must be fucking nice. Being
I'm
able
allowed
to
to.
leave the state all willy fucking nilly.
Oh, Willie McGilly.
Yeah. No, I got a couple of years before I'm allowed to do that again.
Hard time.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I think I don't think I did much. It's still been cold as fucking ass.
I'm ready to go and do shit as soon as this weather breaks up a little bit more. It's almost
Tomorrow's
there, dude.
it was supposed to be nice, but now it's gonna rain. We were planning on getting a little bike ride in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's this cold.
we're gonna do Monday. Yeah, it's
Fuck
gonna
it.
feel amazing.
Fair enough.
If it's 50 degrees, it's gonna feel amazing because dude, it's been under 30.
Yeah,
for a
no,
while.
you're right. It is weird how for Ohioans when it gets out of the winter spell, like almost immediately we're just like, okay. Time to start fucking taking off winter jackets and pants and shit like that. It's hoodie and jeans weather right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like you're saying, like we're just fucking acclimated.
No, we definitely are.
We get acclimated throughout the winter. Like a cold summer night fucking sucks. Like a 50-degree night riding, you're like, fuck me.
Yeah.
But now a 50-degree ride, you're like,
You're like,
Thank the
wow,
Lord.
it's so warm. Yeah, fair.
been just playing a lot, Call of Duty. I'm basically really
I've
ass at
still
it.
been
I'm really bad at it. I'm practicing.
I've been autistically fucking on Marvel Rivals every
nice.
single day. Have you driven it to try yet?
No, I just watched it a little bit.
It's literally just
I watched Doc play it.
Doc is still doing shit.
Yeah, yesterday or 2 days ago, he just got YouTube monetization.
What?
Yeah.
So okay, catch me up on the Doc stuff because I saw the glimpse of him getting
Okay.
pee-pee slapped.
No one
for-
is probably gonna agree with me on this, but
hot take, Alec.
Here
we go.
The Doc.
He
is-
didn't do shit.
I didn't say
He didn't do anything.
The Doc is hands down, for me,
Mhm.
my opinion.
Yeah.
Alex saying this, the most entertaining, streamer, for the games I watch. He's the most entertaining streamer. Number 2, I just wanted to say that Doc is the fucking man. Number 2, the only thing I have not seen one thing to make me not. I haven't seen one thing to make me feel like I shouldn't watch the Doc.
Not even the allegations of him.
That's so the only thing you see about the Doc is what other people are saying they want to see the Doc do.
The Doc don't? And the Doc don't do that?
They go, so allegedly this streamer
Allegedly, yeah.
was, I don't even know what they're alleging.
Chit-chatting through
They're alleging
through Twitter whispers or something like that, or Twitch whispers.
Okay, yeah.
Apparently,
How do we get on this?
I think
Doc's the man. It's a hot take. I love him. I don't think I haven't seen any reason to not fucking like
fair
him.
enough. Fair enough.
Other than other people talking, other people saying things. I haven't seen one thing actual. I haven't seen one person hurt. He's the man.
Cut. We're gonna have that in all of this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that out.
We're gonna have to just pull so much of that shit.
But I do like the deck.
Fair enough.
All right, we're gonna go back to been playing Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals religiously every single day, dude. I'm trying to break the fucking. It's the first game I'm actually pursuing competitive rank in, and it's just not. It's fun, but not fun at the same time when you're just solo queuing with a bunch of absolute fucking Neanderthals.
Yeah, it's rough especially once you like it. You can do it for a couple ranks.
For low ranks and shit like that, but it's hard when everybody wants to try and stack kills if you've played Overwatch before, it's just a Marvel skinned Overwatch.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of gameplay.
And it's all objective,
just
point shit. So you can't just be going out there trying to stack kills and not get an objective, and then complain about healing, because I be healing, dog. If you're on point.
Yeah, 100% team based game. I don't play it because I know I don't have a team that I won't get absolutely frustrated,
bro.
with playing with.
It's just it works when it works, because a lot of people are trying to do the objective, but
what I really mean is if I play that game, I want to I'll have to invest too much time into it. That's why I don't play it. Because I want to know. I want to know I want to be the very best, and I'm gonna suck at that game. I gotta just pick one game to suck at.
Well, yeah,
at a
suck
time.
at it. You gotta suck at it before you can even become.
Most of my friends play COD, so I can suck at that.
I feel that. I was on COD for a minute, and it's just too.
But if you play with the boys, who can carry you?
I guess.
With the homies.
Yeah. I need to get my fucking live updated again. I've been broke for a little bit now.
Oh, what's nice too is the newer COD is free on Xbox.
I got the free. Yeah, I got the free one. I just did. I have the new one that just got released too, but I don't have the online to play the small matchmaking.
And as soon as the weather's nice enough, it's just gonna collect.
Outside.
Yeah, it's gonna collect dust. But since it was winter, I hit it hard.
I'm trying to go and chase and do a bunch of shit this year. We're gonna have some stories to tell for sure.
Yeah. I think one big trip I want to do this year. The couple of guys are trying to go to Harley's homecoming party. They do a big party at the Harley headquarters in Milwaukee.
Oh,
every
really?
Year. It's a huge few day party.
For real. Bunch of brothers out there just brothering.
Just everyone, all kinds of people. It's a nice little ride. It's I think it's only 18-hour actual ride.
It's a lot of vibration on the dick and balls and butthole.
We're riding mountain bikes.
You're riding mountain bikes. That'd be crazy as shit. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
No. No, you couldn't. Stop lying.
Definitely a lot of riding trips. I'm trying to there's a couple. Yeah. I want to do things. I
also want to do things. I feel that. I used to not want to do things that much, but I'm starting to lean towards doing them. You know what I mean?
What'd you say? One more time.
I said I used to really be into not doing things, but now I'm starting to lean towards doing.
That's nice.
Things. Yeah. It's a pretty emotional roller coaster. God damn it! Why you do this to me?
We're gonna try to.
Shit. Drawing swastikas on the paper again. I'm like, Jesus, bro.
And the blacks.
Oh my god. Fuck.
All right. Well, we stopped talking.
We did indeed. Yeah, I forgot. We did just stop.
And I don't know how to talk because I forgot. So I'm going to continue to stop talking. But yes.
Indeed.
Well, this year
there's been some shit happening already. It's kind of crazy.
There's been so much stuff happening.
It's 1 month in,
Well, 1 month in.
1 month in, and it's fucking already
Got a couple plane
already
crashes
weird.
in
Dude, the
48 hours.
Apparently, planes crash very frequently on the grand scale of things, like across the world. So apparently, it'd be happening all the time. From what I've been told, I haven't looked into it too much, but
Planes be crashing.
they do be crashing. Aircrafts crash quite a bit.
Planes do be crashing.
They do. It is kind of wild to strike a fucking military helicopter.
Statistics on
It's
that?
just fucking none that I can just make up on the fly at the moment without sounding absolutely fucking idiotic. Sounding dumber than I already am.
Yeah. Well, I just for today I decided to just grab a couple headlines that caught my eye.
Oh boy.
We can just read those stories.
Yeah, let's see.
And go off of
Let's
that.
see him. I found one before we before
You
we
want to
started
start with one of yours?
That one was kind of the one that I
Just
showed
your
you.
one?
That was the one that I
It's
saw.
pretty
because
brutal. What I notice about a lot of these news stories is they like to go for the most brutal, like gory
it
thing
catches
too.
it catches the eye.
I'm
everybody wants-
looking up. I'm like funny, crazy, funny. No,
You're not gonna find funny
good,
news, dude.
good ending, funny, happy, all
Happy,
dead,
haha. Yeah, no.
all
it's
dead.
Happy and
Even
funny doesn't.
With like the plane crash stuff, they're like asking people on the ground. They're like, or they're asking like experts. They're like, the water was cold that night? Like, how do you, if you were in that plane, what do you think they felt? I'm like,
Death.
what?
Death touching them on their fucking shoulder. Are you kidding me? What a retarded question.
Yeah, holy shit. Did you see the explosion for that last one?
I think I saw like a weird grainy clip of it.
There's a bunch of videos.
I see. I need
There's
to look
so
into it a little
many.
bit more.
Dude,
I've been kind of preoccupied.
It exploded like an explosion you've never seen. It was
Yeah.
so big.
Oh,
It was
dude.
awesome.
I'd imagine.
Not all, like the
it
size of it was like I don't know, like
Have you
almost.
ever, you've seen.
It wasn't awesome, like a cool thing.
You've seen helicopters explode, so I mean.
But this was crazy because it was a medevac full of oxygen tanks.
Oh
and
my
it
god!
just
I
took
did
off.
not know that.
It took off
part.
from
what
the
fuck.
Yeah, it was a bunch of Mexican nationals. They were here on a bunch of people crowdfunded for this person to get medical work.
What?
And this little girl needed medical work.
No way.
Mexican. And she got it crowdfunded to get sent to Philadelphia to get it done. She got it done that morning, and they filled up the. It was a Mexican plane on their way to Tijuana.
I thought it was the arm. I thought it was U.S. Army.
No, that's the Black Hawk one. This is the one yesterday.
Holy shit!
There was one that just happened last night.
Oh my god! Okay.
You didn't know?
I heard a plane crash last night.
Dude,
I didn't.
you should
Was it
see the
another? Was it
videos.
another?
It exploded. This is the one I'm talking about.
It was
This
another
isn't the
plane
military
hitting a
one.
helicopter, though. Is what
No,
you're
it fell out of the sky. Like it
saying. A
got
helicopter did. I'm retarded to what?
a medevac plane.
Okay.
It was one pilot.
Fair.
But
right.
it was a jet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the stories, it just goes small plane crash, and you've never seen an explosion like this from a plane crash
dude,
your
I'd
whole life.
I'd imagine the fireball that
A
kicked
full
off on
tank a full tank, and it was full oxygen tanks on top of that.
Yeah, not just one.
Yeah. So the plane took off, and they're like talking to the pilot, and then they just got nothing. Like the plane went missing, and then right above the airport, it just dove out of the sky and fucking just.
It went missing. How they met?
Just it went up and just they had no contact with them.
Communication. Okay.
No communications.
What the fuck? Yeah, dude. Oh no. Should be getting weird.
Yeah, I don't
What the
believe in coincidences, but we can move on.
I mean, I don't.
We can move on.
They made a pipe bomb plane this time and just blew that thing up.
I don't know. Is it a coincidence that Lockheed Martin? No. Okay, we'll move on. We'll move on.
Before we get assassinated.
Remote control helicopters. I don't know. They just said. I don't know.
Just maybe.
You can look it up. I just grabbed some headlines that I thought caught my fucking eye.
All right, let's hear them.
Well, this one was the very first one that popped up. So like, and it was already kind of. It sounds gruesome like yours, but it's not.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's not. But the headline is: Visitors flock to New York Botanic Garden for whiff of a flower that smells like rotting corpse.
Why would you do that?
For
Why
what?
would you do that?
For what?
Dude. Cause, so let me, little side story. The apartment that we're staying at, somebody croaked in one of the fucking apartments on our floor. Like it's the ground floor too. So everybody has to walk by it.
Jesus Christ.
And for like a week, dude, there's just a stench. And it's a smell that like you can't even describe it because it is a rotten smell. And if you've ever like worked in food or anything and smelled shit that is rotting,
yeah,
you're like sort of, kinda,
or a dead
but
fish
just,
or
dude, something about, dude, no, a rotten corpse just stinks different. There's a lot more shit going on when
Wait, what are you saying? You're saying you smell a rotting corpse for a week and lived in it for a week?
Yes, because we're just
to the point where you're like, it doesn't even smell anymore.
No,
type of thing.
No, we're all like,
it never went away.
Everybody's concerned, and we're sitting there like we're calling up the place. We're like, yo,
it smells like something died in here.
They're like, it smells like something died in here, and it doesn't smell like an animal. And we're all just like trying to tell them, we're like, dude, you guys need to start well checking this floor because. Like
is there a bunch of like who owns your apartment building?
it's a so the way ours is, it's not like it's
Crowd
through a company that helps landlords.
We'll call it BlackRock.
No, it's a company that essentially just manages properties for people that probably aren't even living in the country anyways.
Oh my God. So you lived in a dead body smell for a week?
For a fat minute, dude. Like we're just all walking through, and anybody that you've seen, you're just like, we're all just like making a weird face at each other. Like, yeah, I smell it too, dude. And it took a minute for them to finally, did it
get to the point where you're like, maybe there's like a murderer?
No, we're just like, we're like somebody definitely, because there's like old people and shit like that live in it, and a lot of people that live by themselves. And we do got some crazies and shit just because that is that side of Lakewood where they be living. And, bro, I don't know why anybody would flock to a fucking botanical garden to be like, hey, you know what I want in my list of smells that I remember? A rotten fucking corpse.
To whiff.
To just a good little...
The headline says whiff.
It will stick with you forever. You will always... remember that rotten
smell. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you should also be taking IDs at this botanic garden of these people, and
you should be on a list of
that's
like,
fair.
Hey, I really want to smell this.
That's fair.
I want to know what a corpse is.
Okay, but first we have to put you on this list.
Yeah, that's fine.
And if you still go,
another list, whole other list.
New York AP. One by one, visitors to the Brooklyn Botanic Garden pulled out their phones, snapped pictures of a rare blooming plant before learning. Hold on, let me zoom in so I can actually read. Mm-hmm. Before leaning into a brave whiff
of
this plant.
Of this
an infamously putrid scent.
Why do you want that? Was that what it was like? That's how they marketed it, is like, hey, you want to know what a dead body smells like?
Well, not only do you want to know what it smells like,
we put a dead body there.
No. Yeah. It's just a dead body.
Actual corpse.
It's just an actual corpse. The doors are locked. The doors The doors are they try to get out and
like,
the doors
hey kids. That's a real dead body.
They're like, wait, we have to go. It's in this. There's a garden in this building? Yeah.
It's just a
come on in.
Burnt down warehouse. A patch of dirt with some fucking flowers growing out of it. It's just a lump of dirt. And you're like, this is body shaped. Is that why they smell like a corpse?
So, a rare blooming plant lean in to brave a whiff of its infamously putrid scent, which resembles that of rotting flesh. I don't know.
Why would you want that?
You lived it, so you know what this plant smelled like. What did the plant smell like? You smelled this plant basically for like 10 days. These people stood in line to have the experience.
So if it's just it depends, because if it's just the rotten flesh, there's a lot more going on than just rotten flesh when you're talking about a corpse that's just passed, because you don't just smell it the day that it dies. It takes a little bit. them emptying their bowels, and then just everything also just kind of start going, like they bubble up like a balloon and start popping and shit.
So you were there?
I wasn't in the room.
Okay.
I didn't.
Here's a quote. It smells like feet.
I don't know about all that.
Cheese and rotten meat. Are they a rhymer? Are they a poet and didn't even know it?
God damn it.
It just smelled like the worst possible combination of smells, Elijah Blade said. That was disgusting.
Why did I do that? We should start an exhibit where it's just like, hey, do you want to smell an open asshole? And it's just, it's one flower that is disguised kind of like a Jackass style of the center of it is actually somebody's butthole. And people are just coming up to just be like, I guarantee you out the fucking door.
Apparently, because
I'm telling you,
I think you're right. Because there's
still probably
there was a
booked
similar
out.
scene this week on other side of the globe at a greenhouse in Sydney. Okay, thousands waited 3-hour lines to experience the fragrance
of a dead body
from a blooming shit flower.
This court. Oh, shit! Like that one's a shit flower.
No, it's the same. It was the same flower.
It was the same one.
It's a rare thing for it to bloom. It said that it has hundreds of flowers, both male and female, inside of the bloom, and it can take years between blooming events, said gardener Chris Sprindis, who first noticed the inflorescence or cluster of flowers around the New Year's Eve. So apparently the bloom will last only a few days before it collapses. This is the first time this happened here. It's not going to happen next year. It's not going to be several years before it happens again.
Thank God.
What the fuck?
Why would you want it to be happening a lot?
So you better come smell it.
Yeah, you better come and smell this
It might not
fucking
even.
dead
It might
body
be. It's not gonna. It's dude.
You might actually be dead
She
before
goes-
the next time this happens.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna smell like this next year. It's not gonna smell like this in several years before it happens again. Like what? That makes no sense. That's how it says it.
Their bot made articles. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Journalism is dead.
So the Sydney though, in Sydney,
Mm-hmm.
thousands waited in 3-hour lines to experience it.
What a bunch of fucking retards. I'm sorry, dude. Like, what? Why?
Because it was the first time in 15 years that a corpse flower has bloomed at the
Ooh.
Royal Sydney Botanic Garden.
Oh, wow. I'm telling you, bro. You get have you, because we have some plant, we have some, I think it's a tree that's out here that's, I don't know if it's native or whatever, but it fucking reeks when it's blooming.
Oh, really?
And it's like, yeah, it's like a jizz smell.
Oh.
Horrific.
Uh.
No. Don't, No. Apparently only a handful of people can smell it. And it's just
very like chlorine-y.
It's rank. Yeah.
Like, I don't
It's
know. I don't
musty.
understand.
It's like, it's a fucking nasty, salty, musty smell. And you're just like, it's disgusting. It feels like you're walking through a hallway of stiff socks.
Nice.
No. No. Why do we allow plants to do shit like that?
No.
We're far enough as a society where we can just be like, we could probably do without this feature on this. Can we not
that
breathe
plant?
this out?
You're
Just-
saying we don't need that
just
plant?
that plant
It
that
does
smells like
something, right?
no. What does it do? What is it?
I don't
what
know.
is that?
I thought that's why we diverted all the water. We dumped the fresh water into the ocean to save that plant.
So
To save the corpse flower.
So corpse flowers can fucking bloom
in California.
fucking horse shit.
Save the corpse flower.
Wow, thanks.
Wow. Thanks.
Great job.
All right. Number 2. I don't know why I said number 2, but it is the second.
Number 2.
Last 4 escaped monkeys are captured in South Carolina after months on the loose.
Oh my God, you can't call
Have you
them
heard
that
about
anymore.
this?
Jesus Christ.
Have you heard about this? Have you heard about these monkeys? No. Did you hear though? A bunch of science fucking projects escaped.
This sounds
Literally.
It sounds like a Theo Von youth story. I'm telling you, like, where? Tell me a little bit more about these monkeys. What were they?
Do you have any context?
No, I've never even heard about the.
So
I've never heard about this one actually.
a few months ago, a shit ton of monkeys. Okay. A shit ton of monkeys escaped a lab.
Yeah.
And apparently they finally rounded up the last 4 motherfuckers.
Man, what the fuck? Set them free. They didn't do nothing.
Yemisi, South Carolina.
That sounds made up, but okay.
Yeah, right. Right.
Not a real place.
Authorities in South Carolina said Friday that last 4 of 43 escaped monkeys have been recaptured after 2 months living in the woods, weathering a rare snowstorm and being tempted back into captivity by peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Tempted.
This is bullshit. That, you know what I mean? That's so PETA. Yeah,
we lured him.
we finally got the last 4. We couldn't figure out how to do it, and then my God,
We busted.
I
out
thought of
Uncrustables. Give us a box of
Uncrustables?
Uncrustables. Yeah, they're just leading them back into the cage,
that's crazy.
just one by one.
That's obviously bullshit.
I'd
They
fucking-
shot them motherfuckers. The bitches are dead. They hunted every last one of those. They killed 43 monkeys. I want to see these monkeys.
Yeah, I want to see him. I want to talk to Chim Chim. Hear his story.
The monkeys,
Mm-hmm.
all females, made a break for it after police say an employee did not fully lock their enclosure, an Alpha Genesis facility that breeds them for medical research.
Oh, that's all they do is just breed medical monkeys.
Known to locals as the monkey farm.
That's fucking crazy. A monkey farm. I would be constantly trying to let loose monkeys, dude. Like Jay and
I'd be
Silent Bob
constantly
Strike Back. Like, I would just be up in there.
leaving doors unlocked.
Yeah. I'd get a part-time job just leaving doors unlocked. That's fun as fuck. What the shit?
The recaptured monkeys appeared to be in good health.
Yeah, bro. I'd imagine they're pretty adaptive when they just get out there and there's not lions and shit chasing them down all the time.
But apparently I bet monkeys, how many monkeys are in the snow?
None. I guarantee you that's not a normal thing.
There's snow monkeys?
not-
I've heard of snow bunnies. but-
Jesus Christ. Snow monkeys just
Sounds like a slur.
Sounds crazy, dog.
Snow monkey? Snow
You
monkey.
said it, not me. You got a little bit more.
The more I
knowledge
say
than
it, the worse it
that.
sounds.
You're
Snow? What?
holy fuck. Yeah, that's a bad one. Somebody's gonna use that in a 4chan.
While they were on the
Somewhere.
loose, the area saw its first snow in several years, accumulating up to 3 inches.
Can you just imagine monkeys just escaping
The macaques
the
monkey?
just escaping imprisonment and then experiencing snow and just nobody's gonna
Okay,
believe
bro.
them.
What'd you say?
I said none of the other monkeys are gonna believe him. Like
What they said?
they're gonna be like,
it
we
is
were
the
out there
start
and
of
there was
every
fucking
movie.
snow.
It's the start of every movie. That's why I know
It's the
they
first
killed
Planet
him.
of the Apes. Yeah.
They found him riding Mustangs. 5-0s.
Typical.
Typical. Snow monkey shit.
Jesus Christ. Cut. 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 We got all of that out. Half the episode's gone.
We're leaving that in.
Making a clip of it.
They made a break for it on November 6th. And mostly hung around near the facility, allegedly.
I mean, yeah.
They're
It's the
about the
only thing
size
they
of a
know.
cat, weighing roughly 7 pounds,
Oh,
3
man.
kilograms.
They're just outside, just like anybody. Please,
Help.
just please.
Help.
What do we do now?
Yeah. It appears a worker unintentionally, John,
Bro, he did it on purpose. That's a fucking gig worker.
left the gates unlocked. When the monkeys escaped, workers were supposed to lock and latch one gate before opening another, but all 3 gates and latches were left unsecure, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. It definitely was fucking an inside job. For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. The plot
I'm telling you, bro. It's a gang of fucking bros
Yeah.
just like,
Okay.
dude, we're letting them out tonight.
Bro, before I got to that, I was already like, okay, I see 1 door. I'm like, maybe 2. I'm like,
Oh,
that
you
dude,
have to have a lot
I'm
of
like,
doors
okay.
for something like that, bro. For something that's keeping wild animals.
They unintentionally left 3 doors unlocked. Like,
It was an accidente.
dude,
I don't
that
know
was
what
actually surprising
I
to
don't
us.
know what to tell you.
It appears the workers unintentionally left 3 doors unlocked.
It's just one bro and a dab pen, just like, you know what? I'm gonna let him go.
Let these fucking monkeys.
Let these fucking monkeys go, bro. Be free, little bros.
Oh my gosh, he was probably they were doing projects on him too. They were doing projects on him. He was talking to the monkeys. These monkeys are my friend, bro.
He's like that lady that was training the dolphin,
Oh my
but she was
god.
just jerking him off.
Yeah. It's like what? It's like what it works.
Oh, he
The-
does the thing.
Okay. Allegedly, the monkeys pose no risk to public health.
Yeah, no.
Why say
they just
that?
be vibing, dude? Because
Monkeys just be
because
not,
they could be dude.
the medical research
The
monkeys
shit that
actually
happens,
pose
yeah,
no
the
health
shit
risk.
the horrible shit that happens to those things. I'm sure there is a pack of medical monkeys out there somewhere that could potentially cause some bad
Dude,
issues.
goddamn me if I ever run into a pack of medical monkeys.
Bro.
Right though?
You just
How many medical monkeys do you think you could take on?
None. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
what a monkey does to
One
somebody,
7-pound medical monkey though?
They instinctually go for your face and genitals.
Oh my god.
Your eyes.
Yeah, I couldn't take
and
on one
genitals.
house cat. If these things are the size of cats and have thumbs,
Bro.
that's fucked.
Eyes and nuts, just instinctually, all of them for some reason. And then they just start pulling your body
I
parts.
did learn that on Pat McAfee show one day. On a
It's-
sports show.
It's nuts. He's ripping your fucking face off.
But they pose no risk.
Yeah, no.
Unless your health is keeping your eyes, nose,
Yeah,
and
I mean, just
ears
don't
and
go and-
genitals.
Just
If that's gonna be if you consider that a health risk, I mean that's not what we're considering health risk here. What we're considering is these aren't they're not Wuhan monkeys. That's what they're saying here. They're not.
Cut.
They ain't.
cut.
They ain't Wuhan monkeys. These ain't Kung Fu monkeys.
They ain't gonna
They
give you the
pose
fucking the flu.
no public health.
Just don't kiss the monkeys. That's all you gotta do. I feel like it's
Don't
probably
just don't eat
just
monkey soup.
Just don't eat off the monkeys and don't fuck the monkeys. It's probably really easy to avoid getting a disease from a monkey. I don't know how.
I mean, if you're just like, if it got into your house, though, what if a monkey was living
just
in your
starts
attic?
whipping shit at you and stuff like that. Like, how is it going to just existing? I'd be stoked if a monkey just kind of showed up at my place. Could you imagine?
That's a problem.
It's a problem, sure. But I don't know I don't know how quickly I'd be to be like, oh shit, there's a monkey in my thing and just like call the authorities. I'd be like, let's see how this pans out. Is he gonna be cool? Is he gonna be my sidekick, or is he about to whip shit balls at me and terrorize everything that I have?
PETA tries to come down on you, and you're like, dude,
They're
I
like,
have
I
monkey
want to
friends.
kill the monkey.
You're
That's how
like,
PETA
no, you're
comes
like,
to,
I have
we're
monkey
killing
friends.
that.
It's for something else, completely separate. You're like, I
have monkey friends. It's cool.
The facility breeds the monkeys to sell to medical facilities
Yeah, they're pimping out monkeys.
and other
crazy.
researchers.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You know who else is doing shit like that?
Don't even say it. Humans have been using the monkeys for scientific research. Oh, thanks.
What else are they doing?
Who
We're
else
just
is
breeding
doing
them
it?
just to fucking vibe.
Okay, anyways.
Which would be pretty cool. It's just like, yeah, these aren't medical monkeys. These are vibing monkeys. These are medicinal.
the compound is about a mile from downtown Yemisi.
That just seems like a dumb fucking design plan. Like, why wouldn't you just have that somewhere out in the absolute middle of nowhere of your state?
Northeast is Savannah, Georgia. It might be.
If it's, you
I'm
said
sure
how
that-
close was it to a city?
Well, who knows what
You
that
know how
city
fast monkeys
is?
move?
I'm saying that city could be a city of 1,300 people. I don't know.
Hey man,
That can't even see
it
their
shouldn't.
neighbor.
It probably shouldn't be around people. If you're making a facility like that,
Man.
I don't know.
All right. 1 second. I got to take a potty break.
So there's services for blind people where you can send a photo to have something read for you, right? So that's like blind person, yeah, they can like get a photo of shit in an aisle at a grocery store or something and be like, hey, what am I doing? And somebody with eyeballs that are working can take a gander for them and look. Do you think that service also lets them know if they're done wiping? Or do you think we can capitalize on something like that? Do you think we could start the wipe identifier app for blind people?
I honestly thought they just used their nose.
That's just a barbaric, archaic system. It's just sniffing your shit. You might as well just rub it in your eyes too while you're at it. Like we're in the 20th.
What does it matter?
We're in the 21st century.
They're blind.
I never even thought about that. It's just adding to a list of things that are already not going great for
I can't
them.
see this shit.
I'd imagine it's still itchy as fuck. And could you imagine the first sensation that you're getting from something that's supposed to be a sense just being absolute annoyance because it's leaking and bussing?
I don't know what
Because you got the shit eye. I'm talking about blind people
with pink eye.
getting pink eye from smelling shit paper. And why we have to capitalize on a business to let them know. Like we'll just be like, yeah, bro, like maybe 2 or 3 more wipes. You got a wet wipe, 1 more good wet wipe, and you're done here. I promise. And we wouldn't even have to look at poop that much. It's just the paper. Unless they miss somehow. Like how does a blind person take a photo? Find out next week on Dragon Ball Z.
Jesus Christ. You thought I was fucking crazy, bro. No, I'm kidding. For the P edit.
Yeah. He's like, we're cutting all of that out. Oh,
man. And we're black and black. You hit the sack. I go forget to be back. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I figured this week, I figured we got the we've got basically 2 episodes pocketed.
Yeah.
We can save that.
Yeah.
We can save your arrest story for our first Patreon
That'll
episode.
be the first Patreon when we figure that out.
Fuck
so Patreon right now.
Yeah. So we'll just record like normal for now. Just let it roll.
We'll start making some clips and start putting them out too.
But
Kind of tease everybody with them.
I know the next story.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I definitely can make a good tease for that video. That's gonna be a good first Patreon episode story. Everyone keeps asking me what happened.
Yeah. Got some people asking for sure.
This one I don't want to spend too much time on, but I just wanted to read it a little bit. Astronomers are monitoring a newly discovered asteroid.
Okay, yeah. What's this asteroid doing? Is it doing anything
Right.
not normal asteroid shit?
I'm like, whoa.
What's it? What? Tell me more about this asteroid.
I feel like it's complete just like fear mongering.
About what? An asteroid hitting us?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very real reality. We could just get struck by
But
another
astronauts
space
are keeping
rock.
a close eye on it, apparently. And they named it 2024 YR4.
What?
They
Is that when they found it?
named
like-
2024 YR4.
Have they just been watching it since 2024?
Asteroid has a more than 1% chance of hitting Earth on December 22nd, 2032.
Okay.
So that's nice.
Do they
I
got a
didn't
projection?
think that's where that was going.
Do they got a projection of where it's gonna hit?
And now
Or
I feel like we should be worried. 1%,
Yeah, I ain't too worried.
1.2.
I ain't
Does
got
that
a
mean like
bloodline
one?
out here? So I
Does
ain't
that
worried
mean
about
more
it.
out
Yeah.
of 1 out of 100 times this asteroid's gonna hit us?
It
Seems like a pretty good chance.
it's probable enough to give it a percent.
That seems like a pretty decent chance.
Yeah.
No one's talking about that? I feel like I've never heard anyone say
bro.
nothing about this
Everything-
asteroid that's
everybody
hitting.
else is
All right, well, breaking news.
breaking
December
news.
22nd, 2032. GG's. What if it's a little tiny asteroid like it happens all the time? Like it doesn't even touch the Earth's surface. It burns up.
Does it say in the thing how big the asteroid is they're projecting? Or
That's
they
probably in the second paragraph, but
he's like, I'm not reading that far. Like, I'm not gonna fucking scroll my thumb down like that. The fuck?
Hey. Yahoo News reports.
Oh, the trusted source.
Yeah. We're only going with trusted sources.
Absolutely, that's it.
Source says
Mm-hmm.
the asteroid was first reported December 27th, 2024 by the NASA. By the NASA.
By the NASA.
By the NASA.
Oh boy.
Station in Chile. It's NASA
Chile
station.
NASA.
Yeah, Chile NASA.
The Chile National Anal Sex Association.
It's a asteroid impact early warning system that consistently telescope locates
Asteroids possibly hitting
Yeah.
us in fucking a
I guess.
decade
Yeah.
and some change. You said when is it? Let's do it. We'll set a podcast episode for the day of that.
December
Right.
22nd, 2032.
Yeah, bro. We'll,
So that's like some occult shit too. 222032.
okay. Well, I guess we're gonna have a pod episode on that day probably. I think we'll try.
And that would be and that's December. So that's 12222032.
should we just do a Christmas episode
It's like
and
some
an end of days episode all at the same time?
super occult shit.
The last Christmas episode.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so, dude.
We should do that.
Apparently. Wow. The list features asteroids close to Earth that have a non-zero probability of impacting Earth in the future.
I'm sure it's
They have
lot.
they have a list.
There's a lot
But
of
this one
rocks
has
floating out in
over
space.
1%. The asteroid is estimated to be about 130 to 300 feet wide. An asteroid this large impacts Earth every few thousand years on average and has the potential to cause several damage to a local region.
Several damage.
Several. Severe.
7 damages.
7. It's going to cause 7 damages.
7 hit points.
And also the NASA founded the asteroid.
NASA funded asteroid.
So apparently, yeah, someone's going to get fucked up. Probably us, according to the European Space Station.
They would love that, wouldn't it? Bunch of Euro trash.
So how are they going to use that to control us? Should we be worried? No, absolutely not. Asteroids are good for the Earth. Asteroid spotter at the University of Arizona. We love asteroids.
It feeds the Earth. It's got with Earth.
So this guy
got with Earth.
Yeah, this dude has an asteroid fetish. He's got an asteroid fetish.
He wants to get penetrated by the asteroids.
According to astronomers, very likely to miss Earth in 2032. However,
1%.
However, it's discovered that it will make an impact. So,
What? What does that even mean?
Very likely to miss Earth in 2032. However, it's discovered that it will make impact. So, whatever that kind of
Whatever the fuck that means.
So basically, we gotta be worried about that. So that's always fun.
Oh no. I don't think I'll let myself get worried by that.
It says it'll probably hit northern South America. Like northern South America. So like, who cares, right? I don't know one northern South American.
Isn't Elon Musk fucking... Wait, no. I don't think it's a somebody. I'm thinking African.
Yeah, that's Africa.
I do be high. I'm sorry.
I indubitably do be in them at the NASA. At the NASA, they found the thing, and they got the guy.
They got him. We got him.
At the NASA. So I haven't heard anyone talking about how we're going to be dying in 2032.
From
How many years is that?
getting that asteroid?
Get that asteroid, yeah.
That asteroid.
Man, we got that asteroid, bro.
I'm thinking about that. Clap us. Maybe. Who knows?
What'd you say?
I said it might clap us. Who knows? Maybe not.
It might fuck us.
1%. It is what it is.
It's like a Hell's Angel.
I'll take that gamble. I don't know. 1%.
Yeah.
Where's it even hitting? You said not here. We'll be all right.
Says Northern South America.
Mexico?
Like, who cares?
Part of Texas?
Taxes?
Taxes?
Oh, this one was good.
Yeah.
So you know how there was those fires in California?
Yeah.
Man pleads guilty to flying drone that struck I don't know what I wrote down. I wrote it down wrong. But a man pleads guilty to striking one of those fighting planes that duck down in the water and pick it up and drop the shit down.
Flew a drone into it?
Flew a drone into it and made it inoperable.
Why? What? And
And
then he just turned himself in. He's just like, I did it.
They knew it was him because those drones are all, they found the wreckage of the drone.
Oh. People actually put the real information on them things?
You have to.
Do you?
If they're big enough, they know you're in the sky because they can detect it. They can shut it down.
Yeah, of course.
Man pleads guilty to flying drone that struck firefighting plane during Palisades fire.
What a piece of shit.
A California man has agreed to pleading guilty, MSN, to recklessly operating a drone that crashed into and damaged a Super Scooper firefighting aircraft during the deadly Palisades fire near Los Angeles, prosecutors announced Friday. So imagine that, though. You know what I mean? Imagine you're a drone enthusiast. You're out there getting fire, no pun intended, fire film.
It's already a really goofy hobby.
Imagine being that motherfucker. People's houses they literally are depending on this plane. There's only a handful of these. We're borrowing this one from Canada.
We're borrowing it.
Yeah. There was like 3 of them, and 2 of them were Canadian, and we just bought one of them. One of the 3 we just bought from Canada.
Yeah.
Bunch of old-ass fucking firefighting planes, from what I had gathered. And they disabled one of them.
What a dickhead.
I'm not sure how much they help, but it's better than like nothing.
It's better than nothing, yeah. Is it still? Are they still fucking on fire over there?
Okay, they put this dude on blast. Peter Tripp Aikman.
Dox him. Dox him right
That
now.
wasn't my fault. This was MSN.
Doxed. Nerd.
His middle name's Tripp. Tripp.
Like
I
the
feel
pants?
like we should dissect that a little
Oh
bit.
my god. Like
Peter Tripp Aikman.
The goth pants people? Trip pants?
All right,
Trip
so
NYC?
imagine you're someone who did this, right? I've said that.
Okay.
How old do you think this person is? Not you, but imagine
The person that the
person who did this.
The drone pilot.
Yeah.
I want to say mid 40s, somewhere around there.
Well, would you believe me if I said Peter Tripp Aikman was a man of 50, the year of age of 56?
Oh yeah, I can believe that.
Of Culver City, California. Set to plead guilty to 1 misdemeanor count of unsafe operation of an unmanned aircraft.
I don't know if it should be a misdemeanor.
How does he not get charged with any, like...
Damage of...
He could have easily been charged with shit like that, right? But how do you prove that?
It's it's reactionary. So I mean, if nobody died or anything like that, you can't directly link to his action.
Maybe
Like if it
people
would,
did.
if
I don't know.
if the
I'm sure it was all
if the
evacuated.
fucking, well, that's
anything
the
that
thing. If it was
doing.
flying, it's sounding like it was down somewhere, and he just flew a drone into it. Because it would have, if he would have made it inoperable when it's in the sky, it would have crashed somewhere.
It didn't crash it. It made it unsafe to fly.
That's what I'm saying.
Like obviously, you can get
I can't
repaired and
imagine it.
go.
Well,
But it's there's fire. It's not a time to set the plane down and do repairs on it.
No.
They have to keep going.
Right.
That thing was going to be nonstop in the air,
Right.
refueling nonstop, still
Right.
flying today. Because there's still fires today. Yeah, so 1 misdemeanor count.
That's fucking insane.
Is sentenced up to 1 year in federal prison during an appearance Friday in a
1
U.S.
year?
district court in downtown Los Angeles, according to the Justice Department.
1 year is kind of crazy, but that's California for you.
Aikman is accused of launching his drone from the top floor of a Santa Monica, California parking garage on Jan 9th and sending it toward the raging wildfire in neighboring Pacific Palisades, where the drone collided with a Canadian government-owned CL-415.
In the air?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, how else do you think it did
I thought it fucking smacked it when it was like on the ground, when it was grounded.
No, that's why it did so much
Fueling or
damage,
something.
and that's how they found the drone. I heard the story before, so that was my bad.
Right.
But I just seen this story about the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if they knew it. What they had him? Got him.
We got him.
Canadian government-owned CL-415 Super Scooper aircraft carrying 2 crew members who were attempting to fight the blaze.
Super Scooper sounds crazy. I don't know why I just keep fixating on that name. It sounds like a device for scooping cat shit.
Basically, it was. Never mind. Prosecutors said the impact punched a hole in the aircraft's left wing, forcing firefighters to take it out of service for repairs in the midst of their frantic efforts to contain the massive fire, which killed 12 people and injured at least 4 others, including 1 firefighter, while consuming nearly 23,500 acres.
Right. You can make the reach to be like, I mean, you contributed.
It'd be hard to prove.
That's the thing. You contributed to those deaths, but
Another state probably would push that harder.
yeah, California's like,
Or another
sorry.
city, maybe even. Aikman flew his drone despite temporary flight restrictions imposed by Federal Aviation Administration in the wildfire area, demonstrating with authorities called a lack of common sense and ignorance of duty for a 56-year-old man.
They're like, what a retard.
What a fuck.
What a dummy.
What fuck did this? This defendant recklessly flew an aircraft into airspace where first responders were risking their lives in an attempt to protect lives and properties, said acting U.S. Attorney Joseph McNally.
McNally.
Oh, McNally.
Oh.
This damage caused to the Super Scooper is a stark reminder that flying drones during times of emergency pose an extreme threat to personnel trying to help people and compromises the overall ability of police and fire to conduct operations. So basically, that's kind of crazy though, right?
The fuck? What the fuck?
So he's getting a little slap on the wrist for doing that. They didn't mention how he started the fires.
He didn't start the fire. They've been always burning since the world's been turning.
He was like, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Fuck.
Maybe he did start the fire and he was trying to get video of it.
He's like, I really got to make a fucking video evidence for my arson group I'm a part of.
Yeah.
Me and the Bernies.
I was thinking, and it would be fun for me to read a couple headlines and have you pick one
Okay.
for us to dive into.
All
But
right.
it's not just a normal news headline.
Mhm.
It's going to be a toxic Reddit post. Shit post. I'm going to find one shit post for us to just pick apart for the ending of this.
Okay.
To riff off of.
All right.
We didn't start the fire. All right. R / crazy stories.
Oh boy.
You down?
I know. Yeah, I know of that Reddit actually. Yeah, it's a solid Reddit. Let's hear it.
Dude, my mouth's getting so dry.
Fucking.
We didn't start the fire. I'm gonna rip the vape.
Do it.
Take a breath here. All right. Also, the one other headline was funny. I seen it was Megan Thee Stallion says male rappers should try being taller. Actually,
It's a short guy game now.
it just had a picture of like Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne.
There's a ton of really small ones, so she's not. I guess she's not wrong.
That's
But-
literally what she said.
I mean, hey, when you're right, you're right.
All right. r/ crazy stories. There's 4 people online right now. 5.7K members.
Sweaties, I believe it. Probably the mods.
Stocking full of shit.
And a 1-horse open sleigh.
All this for a hole in a bumper.
What?
There's faces in my toilet. I could have nearly burned my house down all because I wanted buffalo wings for dinner. I got too scared and forgot to kill myself.
What? Just do what's that one? What? Oh man, yeah. Let's make fun of that one.
Okay. I mean, right off bat, it
It's a
wheeled
winner,
us right
dude.
in.
It's a winner. I hope it's a good story. All right.
All right. This is posted by Deleted.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I got too scared and forgot to kill myself. So, a few hours ago, I called crisis services. I was genuinely considering killing myself. I don't think it matters. We can say that.
We're far enough into the episode where it's not going to get picked up. That's like a first 10 minutes kind of thing
I
to worry
generally
about.
considered unaliving myself and had nobody to talk to and just needed a voice and somebody to listen. They said they'd send a volunteer to take me to get help, and they'd meet me at the corner of my street so my roommates wouldn't have to know. I get there, and there's cops waiting. They get out, walk up, ask to see my hands while reaching for handcuffs. I look around. There's cop cars coming, fire trucks, and they're all reaching for batons or flashlights or handcuffs. So I obviously fucking run. I'm hiding behind cars and in between houses. They're at my house talking to my roommates about me. I had to sneak in a side door and hide in the attic since it's snowing. I finally found... Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
I finally found a place I can go to for concealing tomorrow. Okay, now I'm retarded. But it is worded retarded.
Okay. I believe that. It is on
I
Reddit.
finally found a place I go to for counseling tomorrow. But when somebody asks for help, why do they pull up like I belong in prison and go for batons? I call for help, not to get fucking jumped by police or arrested. Everyone sees me as a crazy now, and I get why. I just wish they would see it through my eyes and not belittle me for it. Just to be clear, I'm good right now. Not really looking for a pity party. Processing everything and found a place to go for counseling. And maybe some antidepressants and mood stabilizers tomorrow. Just need to find somewhere else to live. I'm way too embarrassed to leave my room at all and show my face to anyone. I know. This has just been a wild night.
What? I don't.
That's exactly how that should have gone.
So he ran from the police?
Yeah, he was gonna kill himself, but then he got scared.
Because he ran from the police.
Yeah. Now he's gonna get counseling.
Well, that's good for him. I mean, you know, people want to say defund the police and stuff like that, but when they terrorize people that are suicidal and like nobody ever talks about the good that comes out of it.
There's a lot of that. I mean,
that's a great story of
great angle. It's a great angle.
Just yeah, they're really helping out. Yeah. You want them running for the suicidal person, gun in hand.
Yeah.
That's how you approach those kinds of people.
He basically outran a suicide. I mean, it's a good story, honestly.
He ran off a suicide essentially.
Yeah.
Damn.
I jogged off a suicide attempt.
Maybe that might just be it. Maybe that's just...
He walked off a suicide. Like, walk it off, bro. You hear someone
suicidal?
Can you imagine
telling somebody?
Walk it off.
Just go take a lap, kid. I don't know what to tell you.
Walk it off. I don't want this fucking pity. Anxious Thorns said, "This is some messed up shit. I'm so sorry. That is literally the worst way to handle that situation."
He's like, you should have followed through with it. Why didn't you bring something with you when you were on the run?
Jeez, they could not be any more terrifying. Maybe not show up with a bunch of cop cars and handcuffs like they're about to throw you in prison. It's so messed up. I understand the need for safety and all, but that is terrifying to a calm, stable person, and it is 10 times worse for someone anxious and frightened and already upset. I'm so sorry. That is awful. That was a nice comment.
Find a not so nice one.
But no, think about this though. This is 3D chess. It's like what you said. They shouldn't have chased him and not made him get scared and not kill himself. You know what I mean? He's saying, "I'm so sorry that happened to you. This is awful. You couldn't.
You should have been able to. This should have been
But
Canada.
It was like so nice.
You should have been allowed to." Damn. Ran off a suicide. What a way to fucking cap off the episode.
All right. I have to pee so bad again.
Yeah.
But wait. For this guy, Green Nightronics.
Let's go.
3,400.
That's already going to be a banger.
This is too fucked up, my man. First of all, I want to know what idiot thought to call the whole services to waste time for one person. All you needed was one dumbass person to talk to. The hell is wrong with these people?
Boo. I don't know why I booing him. I feel like that's just a dickhead thing to boo about, but no, it's just I thought
he said I waste time for one person seemed mean. I didn't mean it. I just read my message. My bad. I don't know.
Waste that time.
But I
running off a suicide.
Yeah, running off a suicide.
Run off that suicide. That's the name of the episode.
No, there was something else.
We'll find
it. Was good.
We'll find a better name for it.
All right. But good chat. We'll put together a new topic for next week.
Are we gonna make another? Are we gonna do another Patreon episode or?
I think we're good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
We can keep recording. That's fine. But I got to pee. We can stop.
We gotta do a little breaky.
All right. Thank you.
Breaky.